Hello there everybody, I'm 737 Sim Pilot and we're currently here in cruise at 40,000 feet over, I believe, Maine right now. We're going to be coming in to Newark today, so let's go ahead and get into the cockpit and let's get going. So we've been flying for about 7 hours now. First thing I'm going to do, I wanted to go here. Oh, I didn't, I wanted to go legs, there we go. I'm going to do too many things at once. Okay, we're going to go electronic flight bag. We're going to go arrival. We'll pick our star. Okay. We're taking the Philbo 4 arrival. The approach, ILS 4 right. And we're taking, we're taking a Flossie 4, not Philbo 4. Flossie 4. And what the airport info. Good. Alright, starting with our arrival, Flossie 4. We're coming in at Hana, so Hana we have to expect, they say expect 240 and below, but nobody's on ETC right now. We're not on VASM, so we're just going to leave it. We go Hana, the Alpha Lima Bravo, a Cove, Talco, then the Wheats, then the Helon, then the Flossie, and then we have Crank expect 7,000, no ATC on spin wall. We go Shaft, then we go direct Sierra Alpha X-Ray, plus when I've flown this several times, I've gotten it before. Kobo, and then we go to Hook here. It is checked. No problem. To our approach, we're getting on at Kilma, so we go Kilma, then 2,800 and above to Gritty, then we go 17,000 at Duin. Bypass 2.95 degrees is checked and confirmed. That's looking good. We're going to go ahead, quickly pop these off to the left, go around 560 straight ahead, and right turn 2,000 until net, and then do not exceed 210 until net B. And cross direct Tyne, and then left on track 015 to net B, cross net B at or below 2,000, left turn 3,000 on track 313 to Flyers, hold. Climb and continue and hold to 3,000. Highest MSA is 2,900. So we're going to go ahead and go to our fixes today. We want to go ahead and enter Newark. We want a 10 nautical mile radius. I will enter Teterboro VR. Enter that. Good. Alright, that is checked. We're going to go ahead and go to descent. Forecast. Request. Finish level 180 is correct. Just giving it a second. Alright, we're gonna load. Good. The sun page, make sure we have 240 below 1,000, that's fine. That is checked. I'm gonna go ahead and go to progress. We're landing 23.4 tons of fuel. Currently we have 28.2, so that's gonna be minus 4.8. Make sure I had that right. Current weather in Newark. Winds are 111, gusting 21, 10 touch miles slowly. Broken 5,000, overcast 22,000. 2,000. Sorry, broken at 1,500, overcast at 2,200. Temperature is 12, 2.7, altimeter 2,996. It's like as soon as I said it, I knew. It was like, oh, wait a minute. Winds are 139, and for the speed, since it's gusting up to 21, we want a 10 knot buffer. That's confirmed. Alrighty then. We're going to go ahead, last but not least, we're going to come down to the nav page. We're looking for 108.7. And then of course the 39 for India Echo Zulu Alpha. That is checked. Good. Coming up here. Our minimums, 211. $211 set. Altimeter is going to be 298.96. That's good. That is set. Good. You are left and right. I'm going to take off airports. I'll keep our radar on. Trains on both sides. 241 is valid. Only restriction is really 2800 at Gritty. So we'll go ahead and 2000. 1800 is checked. Now where we're going to recall. So is checked. So then I want to go to the air page. Landing elevation. That's valid. Good. Check this on. And over here, I'll go ahead and zoom you in a bit. Bit zoomed out. I'll put terrain on this side. Okay. Coming down, we'll go ahead and do the auto brake test. Or sorry, get the auto brake we're going to use today. Not the auto brake test, but yeah, which auto brake we're going to use. We're landing 4 right. Auto brake 3 is fine today. But we are going to possibly have some bigger gusts, so let's take 5,000, just in case we get a giant auto brake 4. We'll take the 5,544 foot landing distance, just in case, as I said, we have a giant gust come through. Coming down, our radar, we'll tilt down, 5 degrees, set, anti-gases on below. Good, that is checked and confirmed. Last but not least, we'll take a look at what we're going to be taxiing in at. Okay, so 4 right. We're going to go ahead and land. Once we're going to land, take about 5,000 feet. We're going to shoot for Papa 3. We'll take Papa 3 to Kilo. Take Kilo to Alpha, sorry. And then we'll park down here at the Charlie gates. GSX isn't going to work today, so it's just something to keep in mind. Alright, descent checklist. Recall is checked. Notes are checked. Auto brake 4 is selected, and that's what we were planning on. Landing data 211 and 139. Set twice. Good. And let's set 296 here as well. Approach briefing is completed. Descent checklist completed. Malaysia, we're from flight deck time seeking. We're about 5 minutes out from top of descent. Currently it's showing in Newark. Winds are coming out of the east. There's it's overcast with temperature of 54 degrees with 72% humidity. Looking like a great great evening into Newark. Thank you for choosing to fly with United. We hope you've enjoyed your flight, and we hopefully will see you again very shortly. Thank you. Alright guys, I'm going to step away for half a second. I'm going to cut back. Alright, I am back. Once you pass through 180, I'll get the autopilot off. We'll hand fire in. I'm going to go ahead and get Sky all open. See, it's been a nice flight. Takeoff honestly was not my best performance, but when I took off, I had 4 hours of sleep, and we just got a new puppy. So I took off, I had 4 hours of sleep, or 3.5, sorry, like a zombie. But it's alright. Got a nice nap and we're feeling good. Hi, please take your seats. We're expecting it to be pretty bumpy coming in. Thank you. Open weather radar. Oh, wow. Gonna be juicy. Yep, should be a lot of fun coming in. I am just in love with the 777. It's just awesome. It feels so nice to fly in 2024. It felt good to fly in 2020, but it feels just even better in 2024. Alright, passing Alpha Lima Bravo. And that's at top descent, 2,800 set on the nav engaged. Come on, plane. Do your thing. So I'm excited for graduation and my birthday. My grandmother and I are going to fly Chicago to Denver on a 777 and back. Of course, we're going to be in Denver for a couple of days, but I'm really excited. I've never flown on a 777 before. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm super pumped about it. We're flying Southwest, Tampa to Baltimore, and then Baltimore to Chicago, O'Hare. And then O'Hare, we're taking 777 from Denver to Chicago, and then Denver back to Chicago to Denver, then Denver back to Chicago 2 days later. So it's going to be awesome. Oh, really 3 days later. I'm super pumped. Alright, about to hit top descent. Remember, just watch the speed. Should make it a little quick on us today. I'll move the iPad for now. Green path. Best going idle. And that descent, looking good. Check speed, make sure we don't overspeed. I personally like to keep a 10 knot buffer between myself and the overspeed. And we're about to enter the cloud layer. Get a cool wing view as we do. Not quite yet, but we will in a second. Some pretty nasty weather out here. And as you can see, it's just all yellow going into Newark. How big is it though? Oh yeah. Whole thing is covered. A little red out there, but no purples. That's good. Looking great. So, been such a nice flight. I say as I slept through, let's see, I woke up I slept through the first 5 hours of the flight, so I can't really comment on how nice the flight was, but it seems to have gone smooth. And we're about to enter into the danger zone. I'm kidding, there's no danger, but going into the clouds here in a second. But the 777 is just so smooth to fly. I mean, the 737 is smooth, but the 777 is just like flying. I don't know. It's just so smooth. I mean, that's what the fly-by-wire. Looking good. We don't have any restrictions that are going to be a challenge for us, so we're looking good. Well, there's no restrictions in general, so that helps as well. We land at about 25 minutes. So that'll put us at 7:47. And that'll be about 3 minutes faster than we were planning, which is great. Love to see it, right? Get these fake passengers where they're going faster. We're supposed to be on at 21:17 and we're getting on at 20:50. So landing an additional 27 minutes early as well. So they'll be happy with that. I'll keep weather radar on both sides for now, since we are entering into a area that's going to probably be a bit bumpy. And there's some adverse weather. We want to get all the information possible. See outside the plane though, it's beautiful out. Crap. Hate when it does that. When I try to take a screenshot and it takes it when I'm like back inside the cockpit, it's like, come on, man. Come on, man. We're looking good. Coming in kind of slow, but that's fine. No need to really expedite it. We're just cruising along. Plus, it's going to get pretty choppy up here, so I don't want to be going too quick and then have to overspeed the plane inadvertently. I haven't done the sim yet, ever. I say yet. I haven't done it in the sim, ever. But why risk it? And I certainly haven't done it IRL. Even though my Cessna, we don't really cruise at B&O, so... I mean, we don't cruise at V&O because we don't really do flights long enough to do that. And we live in Florida, so it's pretty bumpy, so why do it? Because I don't think I've ever had a flight where I've considered it smooth air. Well, besides in like the winter, on a really freak day, there's only been a couple days I can remember that haven't been pretty bumpy. I mean, pretty bumpy with Cessna, right? So like 777, nothing. Maybe a couple bumps here and there, light chop. There's one day in particular I remember where I was like, man, it had to be at least, it was moderate, possibly even heavy, in the Cessna, and I was like, if I was in a 737, this wouldn't even be light. This would just be just a little chop coming through. But, you know, everything is kind of in perspective, right? Alright, we're looking good. You know, I always think it's so cool to be able to just cut through the clouds. Just fly right into them, like it's so neat. And nothing's better than popping out on the other side. Especially on takeoff. Takeoff seems to be, I like it the most. Descent's nice. Takeoff's the best in my opinion. We're looking good. Coming through 240, once we're under 180. As I said, I'll get the autopilot on. Flight attendant's already seated. It's been a lot smoother than I was expecting it to be, but that is due to change, I would presume, as we start to fly into the thunderstorm. It is interesting though, it's been relatively smooth air. I mean, it's just been smooth sailing from here. But we are beginning to enter into the bump, the zone of getting destroyed by turbulence. Figuratively, not literally. Figuratively. I'm just looking though, it looks like the red band is, we've got an area of high precipitation over there, and then to the right, but we are fine. We're going pretty much in between them. We've got a third cell, looks like, developing here, but it looks like we should be able to just go right in between them and be fine. But you never know. Yeah, look down there. That's cool. That is dark, dark down there. But that's what we enter in about 2,000 feet, so. The coolest screenshot I ever had, I was flying a CRJ into Newark, actually. And I was coming through the cloud layer, and there was a hole, and I poked through the hole, and the ceiling was like 2,000 feet, and then the overcast, and then again at about 20,000 feet it was overcast. In between that there was just tons of clouds, but it looked like a cave. It was so cool. Unfortunately I lost the screenshot, but it was awesome to see. Maybe today we'll see something similar. It'd be quite cool. I must say, the clouds look so much better in 2024 than compared to 2020. I mean, the clouds in 2020 weren't bad. But 2024 just took it to a whole new level. Oops, sorry. off we go. Yeah, see, look, kind of something similar to that. That was one of my favorite screenshots to get. Maybe we'll get another one like that. It seems to be somewhat similar conditions. Alright, what's coming through 180? Turn the lighting lights on. Flight attendants, we've already spoke to them. They're seated right now. I don't need to tell them to begin. Stop it to begin. To end their service. They've already done that, so. Let's say begin ending their service, but it's like, that makes no sense. Alright, sorry, it makes sense, but it just doesn't sound weird. It sounds weird, in my opinion, so. Okay, autopilot disconnect. And 2996 is set 1, 2, and 3 times. That's checked, go checklist, altimeter is set. Good. I'll go ahead and turn on my landing cam, my hand cam. Get a little thrust in, keep our speed up. Here come the bumps. Give a moment. You're gonna go ahead and turn down the master brightness. Not that much. Even though I can see it going on a bit. Looks better. There we go, thrust idle. Speed's getting a bit high. There's definitely a student pilot out in New York still asking if they can go fly. Just seems like a universal trait, you know. Worst conditions, no demand to fly. Let me ask my instructor if I can fly. Which I get. It's disappointing when it's canceled. Oh, my last 2 lessons have been canceled. Just due to weather. Biggest problem has actually been winds for us. So the winds have been exceeding the crosswind limitation of the aircraft. Getting some precip on the windshield. Anti-ice, engine anti-ice is on. Just confirming. Don't need the windshield wipers on right just quite yet. I mean, it's not major. Looks like just a bit of water. That's cool. I like the wing. I always like the wing views with the water, with the precip on them. Doesn't probably freezing rain, but it doesn't appear to be. Or sorry, it's not freezing rain, so it's okay. I meant to say it doesn't appear to be freezing rain instead of it appears to be. Flavian slip. Now we're still within the icing range, but looks like we're going to break through a little layer. Go ahead and turn down the screens just a bit more. Okay, you're about to pass the 10,000 Lake PA. Ladies and gentlemen from Flight Decks, come seeking. We're about 10 minutes out from landing. Currently, Newark winds are still coming out of the east. It's still overcast, and the temperature is still 54 degrees. We're expecting some bumps into Newark, but it's nothing crazy. Thank you for choosing Fly with United. We hope you enjoy your flight. Enjoy your flight. Thank you. All right, we're going to be coming through 10,000. We're going to go ahead and turn on the logo and wing lights. That is checked, looking good. And we're complying with the speed restriction at 10,000. So, flight attendants have been forewarned. All loose ends are tied up, basically. I don't want to zoom out that much. Big drop in the winds right there. Honestly though, relatively, I'm gonna say up in the cockpit it's been pretty smooth, but I went back there and I see that the wing bouncing and the camera shaking a bit. I'm like, not for them. Okay, right, ease up the descent rate here. And some more thrust in. Speed dropped out on us for a second. Beautiful. Nice little breakthrough. Let's say I may crank up the display brightness, but we're just fine right. We're just fine. The next one right now, so no point. Got wingtips going all over. Reducing thrust. As I said, no real reason to decrease our screen brightness. Check speed. Big old gust right there. Nice and gentle in the speed brake usage. Get dust idle. I don't want to go to wing view right now, guys, since we got some big gusts coming. It's more drag out. Cabin is ready. Confirmed. Okay, speed's back under control. Ease out the descent rate. We're going to Kilma. No restriction at Kilma. We have to be 2,800 and above by Gritty. That is confirmed. And the vector is 180, so we'll go ahead and set 180 on the heading. Looking good. There you go. Increase speed a bit slow here. And they're taking control of speed for me. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go direct Kilma. Direct Kilma. India Echo Zulu Alpha is identified. That is confirmed. Getting slow on speed. Put the speed check him up as we turn to a direct head one. Almost a bit disorientating with a lighter cloud. That's why you gotta trust your instruments here. Big sink on the nose. I want to get a wing view, but I'm not like confident that I will be able to safely keep us upright if I do. Once we turn off Kilma, I'll go ahead and go 210 on the speed. Actually, I'll do that now since I figure we're going to have a hard time slowing down. So set go 210 on the speed. At 220, we'll go flaps 1. Do a little speed brake. Just a tiny bit. Help us slow down. Since she is not wanting to whatsoever. Okay, we're still a speed brake. I'm gonna go ahead and increase brightness of the master bright. Crap. Oop. Descent. Can't see what I'm trying to do. There we go. It's kind of hard to fly and look at that as well. Good. Alright, can restabilize. Alright, speed check, flaps 1. Up 1. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set the approach. Or arm approach, sorry. Set heading of 85. And screen brightness is too high now. It's a perpetual fight between too bright and too dim. Go ahead and get some speed brake out. We're not slowing down nicely. Damn it, FS Realistic, quit messing with my zoom. Huh. Okay. 11 off for 2,800. Good. We're level at 2,800. Good. And we have to go down to 1,700 at doing. But we'll get on the glide path here. Actually,
2,500.
Speed check flaps 5. Yeah, like I said, I don't know why they want to get down so quickly. Ease up that descent rate to capture the glide slope. I mean, because you can wait. Well, yeah, we'll level off 2,400 and just hold here until we capture the glide path. Because, yeah, sure, you can wait, but it's like, why? Why? Doing good in speed. Alright, we're on the glide slope. Glide slope captured. And about 7.5 miles. Gear down. Speed check flaps 20. 20. Go ahead and set going altitude 3,000 feet. Actually, initial is 2,000, so we'll just keep 2,000 then. And put our lights on. Put our lamp. Good. Right, speed check flaps 30. 30. Speed check flaps 30. We're gonna go ahead. Arm speed brake gear is down and locked. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, complying with 1,500 restrictions. About 139 in speed. Looking good. Got a somewhat strong right to left crosswind right now. So on landing we'll need right rudder, or left rudder, right aileron. There we go. Looking good. Nice and visual. Alright, 1,000 feet going altitude, 2,000 set. Landing clearance is received. We are stabilized. Continue. And the landing checklist is completed. Keep tracking that center line. Okay, we're going to stay on the Pappies today. But the glide slope should be fairly accurate as well. Yeah, we'll stay with glide slope then. We're looking good. We're not really low on the path.
Approaching 0-4 right.
That's confirmed. Continue. That crosswind's dying out. And here comes. It's gusty today. Look at that. Alright.
500.
Checked. Continue. We are stabilized. Check radius, son.
Approaching minimums.
Continue.
Minimums.
Continue.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10, $5.
Speed brake up. Reverse. Normal. Power brake off.
Feet remaining.
And off to the left. Welcome into Newark, everybody. That's a tricky approach to landing. Papa 3. One short a kilo. Not too shabby. Then we'll keep it rolling. We got to keep it rolling a kilo anyways. We can't turn off a Papa 3. Alright, looks good. Go ahead and get the weather radar off for me. Thank you. Great. Normal. Landing lights coming off. Keep every other light on. Gas will remain on. Weather radar is off. Good. Let's check gear. Did we smoke them? Oh, are they glowing? Wow, they're not glowing. That's surprising. You know, we got on those brakes pretty hard. That was a few per minute. They said 185. Not bad. Those gusty landings are always a bit tricky. They don't take it easy on you. Mother Nature doesn't take it easy on you. Okay, clear to the right, clear to the... I'll tell you in a second if it's clear to the left. Can't see.
Approaching 2-2
Clear
right.
to the left, clear across 2-2 right. Actually, I'm going to amend my taxi route since Romeo is usually taken for departure. We'll go ahead and go Lima to Sierra. We'll take Sierra to Alpha. To Alba. Overshoot just a bit. Nice. Alright. Go ahead and go wing lights off. Strobe lights can come off. I'll turn TCAS to standby. Good. It is confirmed our brake coming off as well. Cool. APU. APU on. Electrical. APU gens on. Good. Go ahead and make the right on Kilo to Alpha. Actually a very easy taxi. Newark is so easy to taxi at compared to like O'Hare. O'Hare hurts my brain. It's actually my worst nightmare. Yeah, we're gonna give you the most inconvenient taxi route known to man at O'Hare. Like, oh, you wanna go to 2-2 right? Great. Well, we're gonna take you on the Tour de O'Hare, the Tour de O'Hare to get you there. Make sure we don't run over any taxi lights here, which did good. And then we turn down right here. Left-hand turn, parking right there. I'll go ahead and turn off the turn-off lights. We'll swing the nose over. Oh, maybe not a bit too early. Yeah, we're fine. Look, it looks like you're over the. You are technically over the taxiway edge, but you're not at the same time. Not parking here. The next one, taxi light will come off. I'm parking at this gate. It doesn't look like it's a heavy, but IRL it's a heavy. I'm more than certain. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. It'd be quite funny if I was. Right at the line. Boom. Go ahead, set the parking brake. Kill the engines. Engine page. Alright. If the engine spool down fully. Alright, engine's below 20%. The zero signs off. And turn off the beacon. We'll go down to ground ops. Ground ops. Jetway. Set to chocks. Give me ground power. Request the jetway. Jet bridge connected. Has it? I can't tell. There you go, it's going to connect door number 2. We'll go ahead and disarm. We're going to disengage. Or disarm all doors, not disengage. Good. Shutdown checklist, parking brake is set, everything else is good. Right then, we can pretend like all the passengers have gone off. We'll go ahead and turn emergency lights off. Window heaters off. Turn on primary external power. EPU will come off. ADRU will come off. Galley power also will come off. Everything else is set. Except for the low light. The light's going to come off. That is confirmed. Checklist time. Packs are off. Yes. Good. That is completed. We'll go primary 1 and 2. Battery power off. Alrighty guys. I'd like to thank you guys for flying with me today. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!